Find the zeros of the polynomial by factorization method and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of the polynomial. So what is the question? We have p of y. Here the independent variable is y. So we have y squared plus 3 root 5y divided by 2. So we have a fraction. So what should we do? Take the LCM, is it not? So between 1, 2 and 1, LCM is 2, right? So let's convert the above expression so that it holds 2 everywhere. So we have 2 by 2. Then we have plus 3 root 5 by 2 into y minus 5 into 2 by 2. So what is that we are looking at? We have 1 by 2, that is common, and we are left out with 2y square plus 3 root 5y minus 10. Right? Now the funda here is why we do all of this is we can factorize this and we have the same zeros as the original question. So let's consider the new expression, that is 2y square plus 3 root 5y minus 10. So what is that we are looking at? We are looking at two numbers which when multiplied should give me minus 20, because minus 10 into 2 is minus 20, and when added should give me the middle term, that is 3 root 5, not minus, plus 3 root 5, right? So what are those two numbers is the question. This is how you factorize something, right guys? See, one thing is root 5 has to be in both the terms. There's no other option, right? Why? Because only like surds can result in a like surd. What I mean is, by adding, subtracting two surds, it will give us this surd. That is basically root 5 has to be in both the terms so that we can add them or subtract them and get 3 root 5. There's no other possibility. So if root 5 is by default there, root 5 into root 5 is 5. So you left out with minus 4 actually. Let me write it this way, minus 4 into 5. Again, root 5 into root 5 is 5. What is left out is minus 4. So what is the factor of 4? We have 1 and 4 itself. That will work out, is it not? We need plus 4, so plus 3. So we have 4 root 5 minus 1 root 5 will give us 3 root 5. When multiplied will give us this. So you can pause and have a look if you are confused. So just pause and have a look. It's not too hard. Okay, so I'll just talk about like surds. Let me write it over here itself. A small note about like surds. So root of 10 can be added with 3 root of 10. You know? So we cannot add root of 10 with say 3 root of 5. We can't do that. We can take common and all of that, but we can't add them. Okay, so these are like surds. So that's what I wanted at both the places. So that when subtracted over here in this case will give us 3 root 5. Agree? And now on to just writing the split term. We have 4 root of 5y minus 1 root of 5y minus 10. And now what is common between these two terms? 2y. Left out with y over here, and 2 root of 5y. 5 is left out, and here first is the sign, you have negative 1. Next is we need 2 root 5 over here, and we should not have root 5 over there. By default we should take root 5. So this will be plus y, and here you'll have a plus because negative into positive is negative. How will we get root of 5 from 10? It's quite simple. 10 can be written as 5 into 2. And 5 can be written as root 5 into root 5 into 2. So I'll just take one of this. So you'll be left out with 2 root of 5. And so we have the answer. See, it's the same thing. Okay, so that's how you should learn. And now we just have to take 2y minus root of 5 as one term, and the other term is 5y plus 2 root of 5. And we'll just end with finding the zeros. So we have 2y minus root of 5 is equal to 0. So y is equal to 5 root 5 divided by 2. So this we can take it as alpha. And then we have the beta as y plus 2 root of 5 is equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 2 root of 5. This is beta. Okay. And at the end of it, we have the verification. So how do you do the verification? We have alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus b by a. So alpha in this case is root 5 by 2 minus 2 root of 5. This can be further simplified. And b here is 3 root 5 by 2 divided by a is 1. So this is 3 root of 5 by 2. Okay, I think it's minus, right? No, plus only. So is this correct? Looks correct. But we're getting a negative. Oh yeah, sorry, negative or positive is negative. Yeah, my bad. It's minus of plus, na? So it's minus. So LCM clearly is 2 over here, and we have 4 by 2. So root of 5, 1 root of 5 minus 4 root of 5 by 2 is equal to minus 3 root of 5 by 2. Clearly LHS is equal to RHS, right? And then on to your next thing, that is alpha into beta. Alpha into beta, which is C by A. Alpha is root 2 by 2. Beta is minus 2 root 5. Root 5 by 2. And C here is minus 10. No, sorry. Minus 5 by 1. So minus 5. So clearly we have 2 and 2 getting cancelled. Minus into plus is minus. Root 5 into root 5 is 5. And we have the verification done. That's it. Okay. So yes, the confusing part over here is like certs. So we'll put a star over here. Don't forget, like certs are something like this. It can be positive, negative, it can be anything. So you can add and subtract only like certs. Okay, so we need to have root 5 and root 5 over here. So that is your star again. In this question, that will take the star, having root 5 at both ends. Right? If not for that, everything else is the same set of solution, nothing new. So you can pause and have a look at this answer.